beautiful sunny day here today. I've got my iced matcha to go. We are on our way into town right now. We have some errands to do. I'm gonna do a bit of gardening later on today. I wanna show you guys some pieces that I've picked up from secondhand shops, like some different furniture pieces that I've added to the mix at the house, and it's gonna be a fun vlog, and I'm happy to be back. I feel like I've only been doing self-care videos for a little bit here, and I'm happy to be doing a homestead vlog. We just got home from doing errands and we were both very hungry. We worked up an appetite and I wanted to try out a recipe because I got these rice papers a while back and I wanted to make spring rolls or summer rolls, rice paper rolls, whatever you want to call them. And so I'm cutting up some cucumber, some carrot. I see Alex going to the garden, so I'm actually gonna ask him to grab me some parsley. I just chopped up some chicken that Alex marinated in sort of like a miso glaze, which is perfect because it's sort of Asian style. And then I am cutting this cucumber long ways, and then I'm gonna cut it in half again. And then I also have some rice noodles going. I'd prefer doing shrimp, but because we had this chicken already, it's perfect. And then Alex just went to the garden to get some fresh parsley that I'm gonna add in there. I'm going to put the rice paper in here for about like 10 to 15 seconds, just one at a time. All right, here is my first rice paper. We're going to just spread it out. For the sauce, I'm gonna do a little bit of fish sauce, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of sriracha, some rice vinegar, a little bit of tamari sauce, and I'm just gonna do a little dab of this like Thai curry sauce, a little bit of shredded carrots in it, and a little bit of hot chili flakes to give it some texture. And you know what? Why not throw in a little bit of white sesame seeds as well? All right, we have some summer roll, spring roll, rice rolls here for our afternoon snack. And we've got some coconut water. Just feeling fresh and delicious. How is it? Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good.
Really good. Wow. Fun.
Different, right? Fun to switch things up.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Now that we are fed, I'm gonna bring you guys outside because something very exciting has happened. You probably saw this on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram, but a pony has come into our lives. She's been around in our life for a while now, but she wasn't being cared for, so we've just kind of been watching her for a while, and we sort of asked around and came to the conclusion that she was left behind. So if you want the full story of Pony, you can check out one of Alex's recent videos. The thumbnail has a pony on it, and the title talks about the pony, and so click on that one and you'll get the whole background story of her and how she's come into our life, but it's been slowly but surely, and now she's in our life. So I'm gonna introduce you to Penny now. My best friend, Chrissy, named her over FaceTime. She was like, I think it should be Penny Lane, like the Beatles song, and it's the perfect name for her because we were calling her Pony for the longest time. So Penny the Pony, it just works. And Lanka and her hang out. They're good to each other. Ah, Penny! So we're moving her right now. We've been restricting her diet because, as you can see, her belly is very, very big because she's had full access to roam a pasture for a really long time, and ponies actually really need their diet to be restricted because they'll just continue eating and it makes them sick and not be able to walk properly. So it's important to just kind of like keep track of how much they're eating. So she's had a full 360 transformation since we've been taking care of her, and it's been really cool to see. A man on a swing eating his apple.
This is pony.
While grazing his pony.
This is what dreams are made of, folks.
Alex loves horses so much, so this is like truly his absolute dream.
Well, I mean,
and she just fell into our lap.
It'd be nice to have a horse that was rideable, but you know, we'll start here.
We'll start here. It's teaching us all the things that you kind of need to do.
And we're doing the right thing.
What is life?
I don't know, but here comes Frida and Diego.
Frida and Diego are back. Frida and Diego are entering the Willow Creek Pond right now. And those of you who have followed the vlogs and are curious about what's happened with Waddles, which was that little duckling that strolled into our garage one day, we've seen her. She comes and goes. We rewilded her months ago. And I've mentioned this in a vlog, but if you don't watch all my other vlogs, I get questions on Instagram sometimes about it. But she is doing her own thing. She sometimes brings other ducks into the pond, and we see her from time to time, but she is free to come and go. She was never going to be our pet duck. None of the ducks are our pets. They come and go as they please. It usually takes me kind of a while to decide where I want a plant to be, but for now, I've got this little sort of plant stand thing here. And I'm just gonna place it here. I know banana plants like to be in a lot of sunlight, so that's where it'll go for now until I decide whether or not I want it there. This is a bookshelf that we got at a secondhand shop a couple of weeks ago. We had to donate so many books when we moved to New Zealand, so it'll take time to fill this whole thing back up again. We probably could have filled this whole thing up in the past, but I've got these like home decor pieces, some art pieces, and a mirror that I got at a secondhand shop the other week as well. And I think I was debating whether or not I wanted to put these in the guest room, and I still might, but then I also might put them right here on the wall, and then maybe the mirror on the other side. There's a mirror behind that plant right now. I'm just sort of keeping all of the home decor together, and then I'm gonna be putting more stuff on the wall soon.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors, summer love.
We've just come back into town because Alex is going to play in a rugby game, a touch rugby game, with some of our friends and neighbors. And I'm actually very excited for you. I was maybe gonna do it, and then I decided I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna watch and support. Maybe next time I'll do it, but I don't know the rules, so I don't wanna like just be running around like a lost sheep. Hello, it is the next day. I'm going to actually clean my screen because it looks a bit smudgy. That should be better. I didn't get to vlog too much at the rugby game last night because I ended up playing, which I didn't anticipate. I had a huge like chicken wrap right before we played, so I felt it like bouncing around, but everyone was like, you have to play, it's like super chill. Even though I didn't know the rules, I just watched it for a little bit and then I played and I got it by the end of it. And we're doing it again next week, so it's good that I got, you know, a good little training round, and then next week I'll come in strong. Today we are going to Wellington. We just stopped at one of our favorite little bakeries and got some dirty tries to go in our little keep cups. And we're going to head down to Wellington. We have an appointment there today, but we're gonna go get like lunch, and it's just nice to go into the city. Wellington is our favorite big city in New Zealand. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to move to the Wellington region. We live in Wellington, but we live like up in the Wairarapa. So it is nice to be close to Wellington because we can just like get over there easy. It takes like an hour and a half or something like that, but we'll be there soon. I failed and I did not vlog at all when we were in Wellington. We had a really nice late lunch. We got pasta, which here's a photo of the pasta. It was delicious. And we got some ice cream, and we did a little bit of, we didn't really shop, we didn't get anything, but we looked at some thrift stores. Alex got a couple Christmas presents to bring back to the States when we go pretty soon. But right now I'm having, honestly, more fun than I've had all day, and I'm running around in the orchard with the 2 lambs. Whenever I leave, I always miss them, which I'm gonna miss them so much when we go overseas. But I've just been running around with them, and they love getting the leaves from the apple tree. They're like waiting for me to come over there and help out. Hold on. You guys want one of these? The apple tree. All right, one each. There you go. Ramsey, come here. Ramsey. Yeah. There you go, guys. Yeah. They are just too fun. Saying hi to the camera. Oh, so you guys, you're gonna knock it off. They just wanted to get a better look at you guys, see what you're all about. Are you just wondering who I'm always talking to on this camera? Oh, you gonna eat my necklace? Please don't. I like that. You're a funny guy. Let's go over and say hello to Wolson. I'm glad Ramsey didn't eat my necklace. That would have been really sad. Where is he? Woosin! Woosin! Oh, here he comes. Comes running. Come on, bud. Come on, Woosin. I'm gonna take him to go get a shear tomorrow. It's time. As you can see, he is very, very woolly. Hi, friend. Hi. How you doing, bud? Gonna go down the road tomorrow and see the neighbors. They're gonna help you get all this wool off of you so that you're nice and cool in the summertime, huh? Because it's warming up. That wool coat is just far too large and far too warm for you. You wanna make sure that you are nice and cool in the sunshine, right? Yeah, I'm gonna walk you down there. Because you follow me. I'm a lucky girl. Follows me right down the road. Hey, bud, what are you up to? Lanka. He ignores me this time of night. Hi, buddy. How you doing, bud? Are you happy? You look so happy right now. Where have you been? When I see that big grin on your face, it makes me feel suspicious about what you've been up to. Have you been chasing rabbits? That's his favorite thing to do. He sniffs for them, and when he catches an eye, he's never caught one, but he chases them all around, and they are much faster than him. Blanca. Did you catch a rabbit? No, I don't think so. He's just looking for one. When we were in Wellington, we popped into this beautiful bookstore called Pegasus Books. If you're ever in Wellington, definitely check it out. Highly recommend. It's such a cool bookstore. And we just spent a while in there looking at different books. And I've been craving like an easy fairy tale novel type of situation. And my plans this summer are to sit near this weeping willow tree, which is probably one of my favorite parts of this piece of land. I just love that tree so much. And I just want to read fairy tale novels that take place in the countryside. And so I got this one called The Water Babies by Charles Kingsley. If you guys have ever heard of it. It's obviously a very vintage book, but I read what it's about on Google and I'm very excited. It's just this really cool fairy tale of a guy who kind of gets a second life because he goes into this like water world and becomes like an earth child again from being rebirthed in water. It looks amazing. And then Anne of Green Gables. So I'm really excited about these two books. And I just see myself sitting under the weeping willow in the summertime reading and just reading fairy tales. I want to get lost in fairy tales right now. I'm just feeling that right now. Our second year of being here on the homestead, I'm so much more just like relaxed about everything because it has been such a process of renovating. And although we have so much to do, it just feels, yeah, like more comfortable and right. And with that comes like being able to like settle in more and enjoy it more. So thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it and I will be seeing you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.